Hello, and good afternoon from SeaWorld, or SeaWorld on the best day ever. It's not raining at all right now, or windy or cold, but we're here to go to the Seven Seas Food Festival. So are you ready to get some food maybe today?
I'm ready.
Yay, everything's gonna be great today. So we made it through security, and it stopped raining sort of for just a second, so hopefully we can make it inside the park. The festival, the Seven Seas Food Festival, hopefully just started. So it doesn't sound like any of the rides are currently running, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we'll see if we can see if the food booths are open. I don't know. Something else that's actually pretty cool is that it is Sesame Street's 5th birthday, Sesame Street Land's 5th birthday, and there are some characters that are here. Whether or not we'll actually be able to meet the characters today, I don't know. Today would be the very final day that we can meet Snuffy, I guess, over in Sesame Street Land. And there's also a new parade, too. This is new. They have all of the different markets that they have at the festival here, and we should be able to pick up our pass, maybe. So I don't know if the booths are open at the moment, but we did get the sampling lanyard here, so you can get a 15 item lanyard for $85, a 10 item lanyard for $70, or as a pass holder, you can get an 18 punch lanyard for the same price as the 15 item lanyard. And also, apparently as a pass holder, I got a cutting board, so now I have to carry around this massive cutting board all day. So this is the first booth that we're encountering. This is the French markets. There are so many different markets. Okay, so they have a duck confit, they have an escargot, and then a mini creme brulee here. What? So the booths are open, which is great, and they have some fun photo ops. I guess we're heading over here. This is the All-American booth. So at the All-American market, they have lobster mac and cheese, cannonball chicken wings, and fried pickles.
I'm gonna try the fried pickles.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Those chicken wings do look good. So we're heading over to the Polynesian booth now. This is what Brennan got, and she's holding what I got. Look at this, isn't this delicious, Brennan?
It smells really good.
So at the Polynesian market, they have a lot of new stuff and returning favorites. But here they have these smoked lamb ribs and then the ahi tuna poke nachos. Have you ever had the poke nachos here?
I have, and they do it on tortilla chips, which I don't like.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is.
I think it's weird.
This is the North Atlantic markets. What do they have over here? They have the classic lobster roll, the fish and chips, and then a Boston cream pie. Should I get the lobster roll? I think I definitely will get the lobster roll.
I'll do the fish and chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll find a spot over here by the water, maybe. All right, got the food from the, what was that? The North Atlantic market? Yes. And now we're hopefully finding a table over here. So this is Brennan's food. So from the All-American market, she got the fried pickles served with Texas pedal sauce.
Which I think is like bloomin' onion sauce.
Really?
I think so.
Cool. And then at the North Atlantic market, she got the fish and chips, deep fried, beer battered cod, sidewinder fries, and tartar sauce.
Also, like, SeaWorld has given us two of the most beautiful lemons I've ever seen, like, served with food. It is so weird.
Yeah?
Like, that was juicy. Okay, let me try.
I don't remember what the portion was of this last time. It seems slightly smaller, but also plated
Gosh, fresh.
better. Is it good?
Oh, that's really good.
What about the pickles?
I'm getting to it.
Is it good?
Yes.
Is it just a fried pickle? Mm-hmm. So this is the cannonball chicken wings tossed in cannonball barbecue sauce. No idea what that is. And then the classic lobster roll on a brioche bun with lettuce and a beautiful lemon, like you said. Okay.
Just oozing juice.
I'm excited for this. I've always loved the lobster roll at SeaWorld. Usually, I can't remember if they've like changed the buns every now and then, but a brioche bun. It's fantastic. Okay, cannonball sauce. I should have done this one second because it's so messy, but I didn't.
What does cannonball sauce taste like? Stressful, apparently.
No, it's like, I know what it is. But what is it?
It looks
It's-
like Sweet Baby Ray's sauce.
It is so sweet. Like the
Ooh, is it
sweetest
like
barbecue
Sunny's?
sauce. Maybe it's like it's like the sweet sauce at Sunny's. I think that's what that is. That is freaking delicious, dude. Yes. I was worried. Cannonball sounded like a spicy sort of a sauce. Like it had like a kick, an explosion to it. But it doesn't. It is sweet. Delicious is always very fresh. So we might have avoided the rain. It's still pretty cloudy. I don't know though. We're going to try to get as much food as we can as fast as possible. which was the plan all along anyway. Of course, I say that, and then immediately we are detoured because look at this roller coaster that's over here next to the Sea Lion and Otter Theater. This is the Penguin Trek coaster, which I'm pretty sure that the final piece of the track was installed very recently. They put a roller coaster over here by Antarctica.
Oh,
Isn't that cool? This is opening spring 2024. SeaWorld just puts up roller coasters so fast. All right, that was our quick little detour. That was, again, over by the Sea Lion and Otter Theater. So now we're walking over by the shark encounter. There should be a lot more booths over here. So this is the Italian market. They have a mini calzone and a Palermo Fontina cheese meatballs and then Italian cannoli. That's back over here. So we decided to split the mini calzone because we were both curious about it. Okay, so we got the cannoli here, and then Brennan has... No, those are the cannolis. This is the calzone. The rides are so quiet today. So this mini calzone has ricotta mozzarella and house made marinara sauce. It's like a dip in sauce. And it's pretty good.
the bread looks a little tough.
It is very tough. It was very hard to cut this in half. Hard to chew. That's yummy. So this is the Italian cannoli with mascarpone vanilla cream and mini chocolate chips. Have we had this before? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh no.
That's still really good.
So I gave the calzone to Brennan to try, and she wanted the sauce, so she said,
Marner.
but I thought she said it, Arnar, like an Australian, mate. I was a little bit disappointed in that calzone. It was just very tough. But the ricotta and the mozzarella cheese, it was really good. And I love marinara, you know that.
Marner.
Don't send it to me in the mail, though.
Oh, no, we can't do that again.
I think it was only a 5-minute wait right now. Whoa, look at all those rainbow bananas. This is the Irish market. They have a St. Patrick's Day nachos, bangers and mash, and then a Jameson donut. A lot of the booths seem like they've moved locations, or just booths that were in other places before are now in locations of different booths from previous years. This is the Mediterranean markets next to the Indian markets. They have a Moroccan grilled lamb chop, walking gyros, and baklava. And now the Indian market. They have a chicken tikka masala, a garlic naan and chickpea curry, and then a jalebi. That actually looks pretty good.
This stuff looks so good, but I feel like we ate all the heavy stuff and I have to save this for next time.
Oh, I don't know. I'm still in the savory mood. This is interesting. This was sort of converted into a booth over here. This is the Asian market. They have a tempura battered sushi, deep fried dumplings, and then a bingsu salted caramel ice cream. So this is the tempura battered sushi. This is a California roll deep fried, topped with sago and eel sauce. So it seems pretty simplistic. It's just like a California roll that's been fried, right? Mm-hmm. But I do like eel sauce.
Warm?
Mm-hmm. A little bit of a kick there, like a wasabi kick. So Brennan had one of my sushis and validated me on my wasabi presumption. So it looks like they're redoing the Shamu Stadium. So this is new to me. This is the Dockside Pizza Company that is relatively new that opened up. Mm-hmm. So Brennan, you haven't been here, but you've been to SeaWorld since this has been opened. I haven't seen this.
I was so surprised when I saw it.
We're heading over to the German market over here. So Brennan came to SeaWorld with some work friends recently, and you rode Pipeline.
I did.
So I don't know if we're going to be getting anything here, but Germany has the bratwurst, the chocolate-covered pretzel, and then the cinnamon sugar-covered pretzel.
I'm gonna come back for you, bratwurst.
And now we are heading into Sesame Street, which we'll come back to a little bit later, hopefully for the parade in a couple hours. But SeaWorld, Sesame Street at SeaWorld is celebrating its 5th birthday.
All right, so we gotta get a picture with Cookie Monster, because who's on your shirt?
Yeah!
Cookie Monster!
Because I didn't have a Snuffleupagus shirt, so I had to wear this.
I mean, who does have a Snuffleupagus shirt?
Probably a lot of people. So we are looking for Snuffleupagus, who I have no idea where he is. Maybe inside. They are doing a dance party in the street right now with some Sesame Street characters. It is so loud. So we're probably going to go inside. I don't see Snuffleupagus. We're heading inside Hooper's store to go through the gift shop, I guess. There he is. Snuffleupagus, Brennan. This is who we might be able to meet today. Today is the very final day of Snuffy being here at SeaWorld. No. We don't come into this shop that often, but I'm glad that we do. It reminds me of when I got to do a hard hat tour of Sesame Street before it opened. So no Snuffy inside. He actually, I think, is outside in like a makeshift tent now that I looked into it. So that's what we're looking for, back over there. A tent set up specifically for Snuffy. Technically, we're meeting a friend at Sesame Street, so I'm presuming that it's Snuffy. Hello? Put this over here.
Say hi to Snuffy.
Hi, Snuffy. Alrighty.
Put my stuff down too.
Hi, Snuffy. Okay, gotta get a picture. It's a little bit awkward to film, but that's our picture with Snuffleupagus at SeaWorld on his very final day here.
He's so big.
He was really big, but he was moving his little feet and
His little feet were so cute.
and his snout, and he was swinging it around. He's so photogenic. So we have about 2 hours until. Are you jamming to Miley Cyrus?
Yes.
Yeah, we have about 2 hours until the parade starts here in Sesame Street Lane. So
Yeah, we're full. What the heck?
yeah, we're full. What do we do? Probably ride rides. I don't think I've ever been able to walk through this because it's always been just full of children and then also water everywhere. So this is like a little splash zone over here. That's where we went inside Hooper's store. Look at this. There's some more characters in the street. I don't know some of their names, most of their names, but there they are. What the heck? They heard Miley Cyrus and they said, let's go party. So I'm curious what the parade's going to look like because it's the new parade for the 5th anniversary of Sesame Street, also known as the 5th anniversary when they tore down the best land in any theme park ever, Chimu's Happy Harbor. So the next booths are the Gulf Coast Market booth and the Mexico booth. So this is the Gulf Coast Market booth. They have the boudin balls and then the Cajun shrimp and grits and then the beignets. And Brennan helped me pronounce that because Cajun words. What are you doing? You uncommit to a word
You just don't
when you
say
get to the end of it.
of anything.
How does that work? And then over at the Mexican market booth, they have taco al pastor, Mexican street corn, and then dulce de leche mini cakes.
I'm gonna try that.
The mini cake?
Yeah.
Brennan got her cake and we are finding a seat over here. The weather's actually really nice now. I'm so happy. I was so convinced it was going to be like a terrible weather day. So this is the dulce de leche mini cake, which is a sweet, moist, milky cake with caramel. Is it good?
It's good, but it's cold.
It's cold?
The whole thing is cold.
No, theme park cakes and cupcakes. Why? Why do you put them in the refrigerator?
I don't know. Oh man.
So I think that cake was kind of a thumbs down, wasn't it?
I was sad. I wanted it to be warm.
So it looks like they're not doing any shows right now while they're refurbishing the stadium over here. Also, they didn't have the Bananas Foster beignets. That's a bummer. So we're heading over here by Bayside Stadium to see the food booths that are over here. They just announced that the concert that was over here in Bayside Stadium was relocated over to the Nautilus Theater, which the concerts are included for Seven Seas Food Festival, which is that is just so phenomenal. We have seen concerts here that have been just so much fun, and they're free. So there should be a few booths over here by Pipeline. I don't want to ride Pipeline. Honestly, we need to do something over the next hour or so. It's probably going to rain later on today, even though it looks beautiful right now, but they would have, I don't know, maybe they made that decision earlier, but I don't think they would have canceled this or moved it to the Nautilus Theater if it wasn't going to have pretty torrential weather later on. Brennan said you could see the bananas all the way over here, the rainbow bananas. And they still have the paddle boats over there. Do you remember the paddle boats?
Yeah.
So romantic. There's Pipeline right there. Interestingly, Brennan, you said you were sort of unimpressed by it.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Why? It's fun. It's a stand-up roller coaster. There's nobody on that. So this is cool. This is where the Brazilian market is. Over here, just nestled in the bosom of Pipeline. What? And then this is the Caribbean markets. Neat, they're putting food booths over here. So it's a 5-minute wait for Pipeline right now, so we will come back to the food booths that are over here. This is the shortest that we have ever seen this line, so we're doing it. It's about to launch, I think, right now. Did you do this front row or no?
What?
Did you ride this in front row? No? You want to wait for it? Okay. So we are going to be next here in just a minute. So we did bring all of our stuff because we're going to be putting it in the little coolers over there that we can use. So we did not rent a locker, so we're risking it, Brennan. Ready for the launch? This is going to be us in just a minute, riding front row on Pipeline. There it goes. Woohoo! This is going to be fun. Front row is just so different. I think you're really going to like this. We did it. We rode Pipeline in the front row together for the first time. Wasn't that better?
The front row was nice.
It was really cool. And now we are going to go get some food before the parade. So we're going to go over to, what was this one? I already forgot. The Caribbean market and then the Brazilian market. So the Caribbean markets has a Jamaican jerk chicken slider, mojo pork tostones, and then a rum cake. I think we're bypassing the Caribbean market and going over to the Brazilian market because Brennan might want to get her cheese bread over here. I love that they're actually using this area, though this is the first time that we've been able to come over here. So at the Brazilian market, they have picana steak, galinhada, and then they have the pão de queijo, which is the Brazilian cheese bread. This is the pão de queijo, which is the Brazilian cheese bread with guava dipping sauce. Did it have the guava last time?
Yeah.
Is it too sweet?
It's like cheese and guava. It's a good combo.
I think it's cool. Prefer it like savory? Like chimichurri or something? Pesto? I don't know. So we went over to the Half Pint Pavilion and got a lemonade.
What the heck? This is non-alcoholic. Why is it so small?
Oh no, that's the peach lemonade, which is peach puree and lemonade. That is really tiny.
It's delicious.
The clouds look like they're starting to roll in again, but hopefully we can go watch the parade before it starts to maybe rain again, even though it's getting pretty windy. There is one more market, I think, over on the other side of Pipeline. Yeah, it might actually rain here pretty soon. Plane's about to go by. There's a cool water effect over here by the waterfall whenever it splashes down. That's cool. The Final Food booth is all the way over here, pretty much tucked underneath the Pipeline. This is a new booth, the Veggie Market. They have a vegged out sandwich, taco bout it, and a little fruit tart. So we're walking back over to Sesame Street because the parade starts in about half an hour, and hopefully that still happens. There's Seven Seas Food Festival items at various bars and places around SeaWorld, but as far as the food booths, I think that we covered them all today. Look at the clouds and the water. We might get to see the parade. Thankfully the parade is happening for a little bit longer. Thankfully we have half of our punches pretty much left on our lanyard. I think we used 10 punches today. We would have used exactly half, but someone had to get a lemonade.
I got the most expensive cup for my water.
Can't even see the Penguin Trek coaster over here, but it's over there. I think right over by Kraken, just sort of in that footprint. It's like a hybrid dark ride though, and coaster. You can see a little bit more of the extent of the refurbishment for Sesame Stadium that's happening. There are the rainbow bananas. Over there you can see them. You can see them everywhere. I appreciate that SeaWorld says pardon our bubbles, like a Disney park would say pardon our pixie dust, or Universal would say pardon our stardust. Hopefully the parade is not very long because I do have to go to work in a couple hours. Oh, I see an orca back there. They're putting like an orca statue back over by the Sesame Stadium. You see that? Well, that's cool. All right, time to fist fight a bunch of kids to get the best spot possible for the SeaWorld 5th anniversary Sesame Street Parade. I'm starting to set up the ropes for the parade. It's the rock over here. They have the ropes set up over here as well. They have this pharma box. They have this at a couple places throughout the park, and it's really cool. They just have so many different pharmaceutical necessities that you can pick up here just in a vending machine. They're walking by and spraying everybody with water. But it's too cold and it rained today already. This is our spot, by the way, for the parade, right across from the stoop. did it. We finished the parade. They just closed the gate over there and we are heading out of the park. So that was the Sesame Street 5th birthday. Also, Elmo yesterday celebrated his 3.5 birthday. I don't know how you celebrate that.
3.5.
How do you celebrate 3.5? We're walking over to the bridge right now to head out of the park because I need to go to work, like right now, pretty much. And I thought this would be the quicker option probably instead of fighting through the crowd of Sesame Street. They aren't having the Orca Encounter show at the moment, I don't think because of the refurbishment for the stage, but they are doing like presentations down here with the orcas. Thankfully the weather held out for us with enough time to get back to the car, hopefully, and then get back home because I need to drop off Brennan at home and then go to work. So we're definitely going to be making another trip back to the Seven Seas Food Festival for more food. There are plenty of booths over here. This is where we got our lanyards when we came into the park. We're back at the front of the park. This is the other, one of the farm boxes over here too. I think that there's just the two. We're heading through the SeaWorld store. I said that weird. There's also supposed to be characters too that we could make for the Seven Seas Food Festival. I think over here, like by the water, if it wasn't raining. SeaWorld doesn't bring out the characters very often, but when they do, I get very excited about it, but I still didn't get to meet them today because of the weather, I think. This is also sort of an interesting update, maybe, but they changed the parking lot, the orientation of how the cars park, so that'll be interesting to now arrive and depart from SeaWorld. So that was our first trip to the Seven Seas Food Festival at SeaWorld, one of our absolute favorite festivals, food festivals, which I did not know if we were going to be able to get as much food that we did get today. We used more than half of our punches because I didn't know if the weather was going to affect the booths being open.
Luckily it was just rain, no lightning or thunder or anything.
Thankfully, yeah, and it was pretty windy. Did not expect getting this today, so this is pretty cool that we ended up getting this. And I didn't think that we were going to get to see the parade or meet Snuffy because of the weather. Again, just getting here, and today would have been the last day to meet Snuffy. I think that the parade, like the celebration of the 5th anniversary of the Sesame Street land, is going to be continuing on for several weeks, but we went to the Seven Seas Food Festival and we had some food and we will be back. We will be back. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Have a great day and goodbye.
Bye.